Hi guys, I am Soumya and today I am back with yet another video on addiction, and today I'm going to be discussing about how do we kind of overcome addiction. So in my previous video I had already discussed and provided some insights on what is addiction and how do we get pulled into the whirlpool of addiction. So in case if you have missed my previous video, I'm going to be sharing the link below so you could watch the video and get a holistic understanding of the concept and the topic, right? Um, However, today before I give you some insights on how to overcome addiction, I want to briefly touch base on what happens if we get pulled into the vicious cycle of addiction. So let's get started. So if this cycle continues, our body then becomes our brain, right? So then if you kind of feel bad about your excessive weight and you make a conscious decision of quitting quitting excessive eating or stopping junk food, your brain, your body, which is now your brain, tells and sends signals to your brain that it needs more junk food. So many of us fail in this process, and that's how we continue in the same vicious cycle over and over again, right? Until they get a sudden jerk, like losing their health or fighting a chronic illness, or in terms of money, it could be financial crisis, which would help them stop their obsession over excessive shopping or obsessive vacations and things like that. But what I'm trying to tell here is we don't really have to wait for something bad like that to happen, right? It is not easy, I understand. It is definitely hard work and it cannot be achieved in a day or two. But the point I'm trying to make here is if you want to see the beautiful view or beautiful sunset or sunrise, you need to be able to climb that mountain. And in this case, it is you, your health, your well-being, as well as your wealth. The reason we give up, the moment we face a bit of uncomfort, is because we are constantly fighting our mind. We are programmed in such a way. So now if we have to reprogram ourselves, our mind, of course there will be situations wherein we would feel uncomfortable, and there will be a lot of uncertainty, wherein we have to face the fear right in the eye, which we are not accustomed to, right? So we are always comfortable with familiar situations, no matter how hard it is, instead of welcoming the uncertainty. So that exactly is the problem in every negative outcome that we are handling or facing, right? So it's almost like this, right? So whenever there is a noise around the corner in the dark, we always associate that with a negative outcome, and instead of facing that, we try and our usual response is we try and move away from that situation. So that is called as flight response. Now what we need to do is face that uncertainty, make sure and welcome that uncomfortable situation and face the fear right in the eye for our own well-being, for our own good. So if in case of addiction, giving up completely is problematic, stop it bit by bit. So let's say if you are spending close to 20k on your shopping every month, reduce it to 15k, or maybe even by 1000 rupees every month. So if you're shopping for 20k, ensure that you spend 19k the next month, and 18k in a consecutive next month, and so on and so forth. And if it is with respect to cigarettes, if you're smoking let's say 10 cigarettes a day, reduce it to 9 cigarettes a day, and slowly reducing it bit by bit will help you to get over that habit and release yourself from that vicious cycle of addiction, right? The programming of your mind has to be changed, and that will happen only when you slowly and constantly change the habit of reducing your addiction towards any object and moving towards the change. So you have to dive right into your past and figure out things with respect to what caused the pain or stress in the first place, and try and find out what exactly you could do to release yourself from that pain or stress. Seek help if you want to, and let go of that pain. Only when you heal, you will be able to function 100%. Otherwise, we will always be attracted to many such negative habits, which of course would lead to addiction, right? So change your programming of your mind, be more, do more, and have more. I hope you found value in this video, and in case if you liked the video, please do not forget to give me a thumbs up, and also subscribe to my channel. I'm more than happy to have your comments in the section below. Thank you so much for watching. Cheers, stay safe, and bye bye.